Yeah. Nice. Sick, man. It feels good to win. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? It feels good to win, man. It really does. Those claps a second ago, those are for the offense, by the way. Defense, you're not off the hook yet. You played better this week, but they had no Noah Brown. They had no Deebo Samuel. And they had no Trayvon Diggs kid. None of those guys were on the field. So you don't get a pass. You were going against preseason receivers, defense. So you don't get a pass. No pass for you. If you do it next week against the Broncos, then we can talk. But Flus, that was better. You finally, I think it was like, 49% man, 46% man or something like that. That's what I like to see. Because if we going to die, let's die in man. Because we know zone ain't going to work all the time. We went about 50-50 and it was good. But, guys were still open. And Jaden Daniels just didn't play that well. Missed running around the pocket, getting himself sacked. But let's go over the stat sheet, man. Jaden Daniels, 12 for 22, 156 yards, 1 touchdown. Didn't play that good. The rushing defense, though, Jaden Daniels led their team in rushing yards, and he was out in the third quarter, I think. He was out in the third quarter. 35, at the end of the second. I think at the end of the second. And he had 8 carries for 35 yards, 1 touchdown. That was good. That's what I like to see. But too bad Kenny Clark went down. I haven't gotten anything about him yet. I got to see what's going on with him. Because if we lost Kenny Clark, boy. Jalen Lane, 3 receptions, 60 yards. I don't know if this guy would be a star receiver on USC, on Ohio State. So there's that. Let's talk about the Cowboys, though. Dakota Rain Prescott, 21 for 30, 264 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, man, it's just amazing how he does it every week. Every week it's 3 touchdowns, 250 plus yards. Every week. Javonte, he's back, y'all. I told you it was a fluke. I knew he was gonna be back next week. I told y'all that last week that he was gonna be back. He's back. 19 carries, 116 yards a tud. Receiving yards. CD's back. CD's back. 5 receptions, 110 yards, 1 tud. Man, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. I called it. They're the best receiving duo in the league, and it's not close. The only people that are coming close are Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. You had the fluke Eagles have one good game. They won't shut up. But, yeah, the offense played amazing. Absolutely amazing. That was their starting defense. Not a good defense, but it doesn't matter. We do it against every defense. We also did it against Green Bay. So, even the games we lost, we also, tore up their defense. But, our defense can't hold anything. That we completely shut down Ja'Cory Cross-Gamary. 13 carries, 33 yards. Jeremy Nichols had that one good run. That's about all he did. Chris Moore, 2 receptions, 59 yards. Zach Ertz, 3 receptions, 37 yards. Can we talk about the play, that first touchdown that Zach Ertz got in the first quarter? I don't know if Shamar James was on a spy or what was going on. Because they just stopped. And Zach Ertz just sat there like this for 2 whole minutes. Anyway. We did make big strides today. On the defense. I will actually tip my hat off for Matt Eberflus. This was a way better plan, way better scheme that we ran today. We ran about, like I said earlier, like 46, 47% man, 40% man, something like that. We had guys actually moving around. Our linebackers actually played pretty good. Kenneth Murray Jr. And then we had Shamar James play. I don't think what's his name stood in play today. Why am I forgetting his name? Sanborn. Sanborn didn't play today. I thought he was gonna play today. I don't think he did. Unless I'm blind and see him on the field. But Shamar James played good. So I mean that's something to look forward to. And then also we're probably gonna get Siobhan Ravel and Demarion Overshown after the bye. If we can win the Broncos and Cardinals game and we go out and make a trade, I'm telling you right now, stamp it, take a picture, record it. I think that this defense can jump up to like 18th, 19th ranked defense, something like that, which is all we need. If we get Demarion Overshown, Siobhan Ravel, which we can't promise either of those guys are going to be good when they get back. Demarion Overshown on his second huge injury of his career. He's only been in the league for 3 years. So we're going to have to see how that goes. He might not be the same guy when he comes back. Let's hope to God that he does, though. And Siobhan Ravel, I mean, absolute physical freak. So he literally is he's like a monster with the long arms. I don't know. His arms are touching his ankles. So we'll see what that looks like when we get there. We have a real opportunity. To make big strides during the bye week. Like, we could make huge strides during the bye week. I need that defense working their butts off during the bye week. I mean, practice every single day. None of that resting. F that. The offense can rest. They did their job. They can rest. The defense, no off days. All 2 weeks on the field, figuring it out. They need to go out there and they need to spread everybody out. And they need to say, today we're going to find out who deserves to have a starting spot. And I mean everybody defensive line, linebackers, secondary, line them all up. And y'all need to figure out what is the best person for not only the scheme, but the best player on the field that needs to be out there. Because this ain't going to work with, I'm getting paid $16 million, so I got to be on the field. That's not, it can't work. And Shoddy basically said that's not how it's going to work. He said, I'm going to put the best guys out there, which is good. That's what we need. The contract stuff we can figure out later. I don't care how much you're getting paid. We want to win. So whether you're making $17 million or $2 million, we need the best guy on the field. Like I said, go, Jerry, please, dear God. Trade for a defensive player. Go get a Max Crosby. Unfortunate news. I don't know if Trey Henderson is going to even be on the block. Unfortunately. Jeffrey Simmons also. I think Titans said they're not letting him go. Him and Cam Ward are off limits, of course. But do whatever you got to do to go and get an edge rusher and a linebacker. If we can get Kenneth Murray and Jack Sanborn, our linebacker 4 and 5, 3 and 4, we're cooking. I think in the corner department, if you want to go get Tariq Woolen, you can. I don't know if it's the best. We have Siobhan Ravel coming back. I just can't. I don't know, man. Obviously it sounds crazy, but I just have a hard time seeing Siobhan Ravel not go out there and ball out, even though he's coming off an injury and all that. But watching his college tape, I mean, this dude is like legit a monster. Like, he's legit insane. He would have been the first guy taken off that board, the first corner taken off that board if it wasn't for this injury. But he is legit insane. He is a freak of an athlete. He just knows what he's doing. He's a competent athlete, and he's gonna be your cornerback one. I see him being better than Deron Bland easily. I think he's gonna be one of your top 10 corners in the league. Give it 2 years. 2 years. Stamp it. Take a picture. Good to go. So yeah, let's hope that goes good. But for trades, Max Crosby is a dream. I don't care what you got to do to go get Max Crosby. Go ahead, take both those picks. Throw both of them on the table. I don't care. Both first-round picks. And go get a Max Crosby because you're not getting anybody in the draft that's probably going to be better than Max Crosby. Rebane, nobody's going to be better than Max Crosby, let's be honest. Max Crosby is also like 28, I think. He's still on like 3 more years on his contract. And he's cheaper than Micah, and he's going to get probably similar performance. So, let's hope we can get a guy like that. Also, he's good in the run game. He's one of the, he's like a TJ Watt. He can do both things. Myles Garrett do both things. Micah couldn't do both things. So, yeah. But offense still playing outstanding. The play calling was better this week than last week. The play calling was weird last week with Shoddy, but Shoddy came back and he figured it out. We were looking good. We have to win these next 2 games. We have to win these next 2 games. If we can go into the bye being, what would it be? 6-3, 6-3-1, I think it would be. We would be looking outstanding. We know the Eagles are gonna fall. It's just showing that the Eagles are probably gonna fall apart. And also, there's the curse. I don't think the Eagles are gonna break the curse, break the legend that an NFC East team cannot win twice in a row. They just can't do it. It's against the laws of logic. So, if we can go out, win the division, I think we can make a real run in the playoffs with how outstanding this offense is playing. Dak. Dakota Rain Prescott. I think it's actually mind-boggling how good of a quarterback this guy is. And how much flack he gets while being that good. I think it's unfair. It's honestly unfair that I don't even think he's like top 5 in MVP voting right now, which is ridiculous. He's playing better than Patrick Mahomes. He's playing better than Baker Mayfield. He's playing better than Jared Goff. And he's doing it every week. He's doing it every single week. It doesn't matter what defense is in front of the number ranked to the number 32nd. He's going to ball out. If not MVP, he better be number 1 for comeback player of the year. That's for sure. That's for sure. At least, man. But yeah, that's pretty much your game recap. 44-22, Dallas Cowboys. We're now 3-3-1. So let's go out and win these next 2 weeks. Get a good trade. And playoff bound? We're going to the Super Bowl. No, I'm just playing. We're not. We're probably not going to the Super Bowl. But still, next year, I could see us going to the Super Bowl if we make the right decisions. But anyway, Cowboys Nation, if you like the content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to like. I'm probably going to do these recaps every week. I might start doing previews. I don't know just yet. Might do film breakdowns. Might do this. Might do that. But anyway, appreciate y'all coming out and watching. Peace.